All right, our second problem of our practicing two-way tables and independence. Here we go. So we look at this one and we see the question is posed is this. Does the age category, so we have different age categories. We have those people who are under 30, the section that's 30 to 49, and then the section that is over 50. Okay? So does that age category affect the type of blood pressure you have? Low, medium, or high? Okay, so first thing, which one of these two categories do you think is affecting the other one? So the question is, do you think do you think that your age is affecting your blood pressure? Or do you think your blood pressure is affecting your age? Which one do you think that is? Well, hopefully you can see we think that age is going to be the one affecting blood pressure. So we think age is that explanatory variable, that thing that is driving the other one, the thing that could be explaining, and we're seeing if it is affecting the other one. So over here, that means this. So look, I'm going to write this over here. This is the explanatory variable. Okay, that's age. Look where it's located. So this is different than any other problem we have done so far. It is over here on the left. All the ones we've done so far, the explanatory variable has been up top. That's where it's been located. This is different. So what this means is that when we do our fractions, they go this way. Our conditional is this section here because I'm saying conditional upon you being a particular age. So that's my sections. So I will have conditional upon you being under 30. Those denominators are 98. So let's put those in there. Okay, so let's do those denominators. Here we go. So I'm going to do conditional upon you being under 30. The low then is that whatever 27 over 27 divided by 98. Okay, and that equals whatever percent that is. I hadn't calculated that. Okay, then we've got this here. Medium, that side to side. 48 out of the 98 people in that age group. So 48 divided by 98, side to side, equals, and then I'll do the percent. High is 23 out of 98. So every single, in this under 30 line, all the under 30 people, there's 98 of them. So the fact that you're one of the 98 under 30 people, what rate are you having low, medium, and high blood pressure? Okay? All right. Let's do another one. So look what's happening now. So now I say, hey, you know what? Let's do the fact that you are 30 to 49. There were 179 people in the 30 to 49 category. So that means my denominator every time on this line is the 179. Is that what I was saying? 179. So here I go. So 37 out of 179. I think I'm going to do this in a different color so that we can see these ones that have a different denominator. So here I go. 37 divided by 179 is the percent that have low. Next, out of the 179, 91 out of the 179 have medium. Next, 51 out of the 179. Those are the ones that have the high, and so on. Do the last one real quick. I'm going to do it in a different color. It's conditional upon you being over 50. So how many are over 50? Well, 197. Ugh, that's close. So let's not mix up our numbers on that. If you're dyslexic, that might be hard. So let's see if I can get it straight. So out of the 197, 31 out of the 197 had low. Next, 93 out of the 197 over 50-year-olds had medium. 73 out of the 197 50-year-olds had high. Okay. And now we could then do our, now. So these are conditional. Conditional upon you being one of these ages. That's conditional. So now what's happening overall? That's Look at where our marginal is. Look at that. That's in a different that's different than before, right? That's because we're going side to side. So I'm going to then come in here. So this is overall the rate at which people are having low, medium, and high blood pressure. So let's come in there and do our fractions for that. Here we go. Each time, what's your denominator going to be? It's going to be one of your 474 participants in this survey. So 95 out of this is marginal. 474 had low. Again, 95, oh wait, sorry, that one is 232 out of the 474 have medium. And the next one was 147 out of the 474. Woo, close numbers, is the high. Okay, so those are the percents that I need to look at. And I think I have that on completed on this key. Let me check that out and see if I have it so that I can just snap my fingers and they're all there and voila, here they are. So let's look at this. All right, look at these numbers. It's kind of hard to see. Wonder if I can make it bigger. Oh, look at there, I can. So let's see what happened. I want to see if the fact that you are under 30 is affecting the rate at which you have, or is the fact that you're a particular age affecting the rate at which you have low blood pressure. So do you know what I look? I look at these conditional ones and I'm going to compare them to that marginal. So is the fact that you are under 30, 30 to 49, or over 50 affecting the rate at which you have low blood pressure? So look at these numbers. Are they 1 percentage point within 20%? Because that's my marginal. And 30 to 49, that one's pretty close. But the other two are clearly different. Okay. Under 30 has low blood pressure at a higher rate. 30 to 49 actually is pretty gosh darn close. They're kind of in line. Over 50, lower rate of low blood pressure. Okay. Let's compare another one. Let's see. Is the fact that you are these ages affecting the rate that you have medium blood pressure? So let's take a look. Overall, it's 48.9. So these have to be within 1 percentage point. So if you did like this overall and subtracted away these numbers, they have to be within 1 point. Oh man, it is right on in that under 30. This one is more than 1 percentage point away. This one here is also more than 1 percentage point away. So overall, the fact that you are in one of those age categories is slightly changing the rate at which you have medium blood pressure. All right, let's take a look at the last one here. High blood pressure. Let's see if the fact that you are one of these ages is affecting the rate at which you have high blood pressure. So let's see. Okay, overall, it's 31%. How do these others compare? Well, look at there. The under 30 and 30 to 49 are below. But over 50, they have high blood pressure at a higher rate than overall. So it looks kind of like the older you're getting, the more you're having higher blood pressure. So overall, do you say overall that the fact that you are a particular age is that affecting the rate at which you have a certain type of blood pressure? And I hope that you can see that yes, it is. The fact that you are under 30, 30 to 49, or over 50 affects the rate at which you have low, medium, and high blood pressure. So we are here. We will have that does change the rate. The percentages were affected. If we were to draw our little pictures, the graphs would not look the same because the percentages are different. They are related. Something's happening. They're connected together. There is an association. They are not independent of each other. They are affecting each other. Okay. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. So let's do our write-up. And so we would say, let's see if I can get this straight. So here we go. Remember, we want to make our first statement. Our first statement is going to be what we say are the fact, if it is independent or not. Okay, so here I go. I'm going to do this in a color we can see. And so, are they independent or not independent? What did we say? We said that age and type of blood pressure are not independent of each other. Because now, second statement, elaborate. The fact that you are, let's say out the categories. Let's see, under 30, 30 to 49, or over 50. I guess 50 got left out. The fact that you're in one of those categories changes the rate at which you have low, medium, and high blood pressure. All right, good job. So, made our claim, elaborated on our statement. Now, what do we do next? Statistical evidence. For example, and so I'm just going to give one group in each category. So in the low, I'm going to, who had the most? Okay, let's take a look back over here where I have my numbers. Okay, so to me, I'm going to say this. Under 30 had the highest rate of low blood pressure. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave it at that because there's so many percentages to compare. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, and then maybe I'll compare that to the marginal. Here we go. So next, we'll say this. For example, let's see, what did we say? Under 30 had the highest rate of low blood pressure. And then it wasn't it like 27% versus 20% overall? Let's do it that way. Okay, now let's see what else is happening. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make these other things here smaller so that I have room. Let's just go ahead and shrink this down. So I have room for us to kind of put in these statistics here. Okay, so what's next? Medium blood pressure. Okay, so what was happening for medium blood pressure? Here we go. Look, oh, those are actually really pretty close. And so I'd probably say something about that. I would say medium blood pressure is relatively close for all age categories, but 30 to 49 has the most in the medium blood pressure, and then I would give those numbers, 51 to 49. Okay. So that's interesting. They were pretty close. So can I get this in here and do my typing? Here we go. Let's do it. I'm going to say, let's see here. Medium blood pressure has pretty similar rates across all age groups. But 30 to 49-year-olds have slightly higher medium blood pressure. What was it? 51% versus 49% overall. Okay, and so there's the second one. Now we got one last one. Let's do it. I got to move these things because I don't have enough room. So let me move these guys out of the way. Just going to have to stack them up here. Let's do the last category. Last category, high blood pressure. What was most astounding in our high blood pressure category? It was those over 50-year-olds. So we want to write about that. Okay, so here's my last set of data statistics. Here we go. The high blood pressure was highest or most common, whichever, most common in the over 50 age group. And I'm just going to then put the print the things. It was like 37% versus what was it overall? See how I'm comparing it to overall because there's just different things going on. And so just that's what I mean. Comparing it when there's more than two groups, comparing it to the overall is simpler. 37% versus 31% overall. But see how I'm saying overall? All right. Phew, lots of stuff there. That's why we're having to do each one of these problems separately. So we made 3 statistical supports of our claim that they are not independent, they are affecting each other. All right, there was our second one. So good luck to you. Why don't you try this third problem here on your own, and then we'll see how you do.